Have you ever wondered why we call Yahweh Lord? How much can a single word change our understanding of the divine relationship in Scripture? An intriguing question, isn't it? It's one that we're about to explore as we dive into the depths of scriptural language, which holds the key to profound truths. In the realm of Scripture, language is the vessel that carries divine wisdom, and each word is laden with layers of meaning. As we journey into the book of Hosea today, we'll be peeling back those layers to uncover a deeper understanding of the divine relationship. Hosea, a prophet who navigated the tumultuous waters of Israel and Judah's spiritual adultery, penned a book that is rich in symbolism and metaphor. His language, rooted in ancient Hebrew, provides us with a unique lens to explore the relationship between Yahweh and his people. In the heart of Hosea's prophecy, we find two words that have profound implications for our understanding of this divine relationship. The words are Ishi and Bali, both used to address Yahweh, but each carrying a distinct connotation. Ishi suggests an intimate, loving relationship akin to a husband, while Bali evokes a more authoritarian, domineering image. The choice of words here is not arbitrary. It's a deliberate reflection of the relationship between Yahweh and his people, a shift from seeing him as an authoritarian overlord to a loving, intimate provider. And it's this shift, articulated through the choice of words, that illuminates a profound truth about the divine relationship. Yet these realities can easily get lost in translation. When we read the scriptures in English, the profound implications of these words can be obscured, reducing the richness of the original text. This is why delving into the Hebrew context is so crucial. It allows us to grasp the full weight of the words used, enriching our understanding of the relationship Yahweh desires. As we delve deeper into the Hebrew context, we find that every word carries profound implications on our perceptions. The power of words in Scripture is truly astonishing. They have the ability to transform our understanding, to illuminate truth, and to draw us closer to the Most High. So let's embark on this journey of exploration together, delving into the depths of language and discovering the profound truth that lies within. In Hosea 2:16, we encounter a powerful prophecy, a coming shift in the relationship of Yahweh with Judah and Israel. It reads, "And in that day, declares the Lord, you will call me Ishi, and will no longer call me Bali." Let's take a closer look at the words used in this passage. Ishi and Bali are Hebrew terms that carry profoundly different connotations. Ishi is a term that conveys a sense of intimacy, akin to a husband or benevolent master. On the other hand, Bali carries a weightier tone, akin to an overlord or authoritarian, and is associated with the pagan deity Baal. The choice of words in this passage is not accidental. It signifies Yahweh longing for a transition of his people, viewing their relationship with him as merely authoritarian, but accepting an intimate one. The term Ishi, translated as my husband or my master, emphasizes a close personal relationship, while Bali, translated as my lord, indicates a more distant authoritarian relationship. Interestingly, the translators of the Hebrew text into English defiantly chose to replace the proper name of Yahweh with the title Lord, a choice that obscures the significance of the original Hebrew terms, and snubbing the Most High by ignoring his name. This is particularly notable as the term Lord, which is actually the translation of Baali, is associated with the false deity Baal, who was the object of Israel and Judah's spiritual infidelity. The implications of these word choices are far-reaching. They tell a story of a desired transformation in the relationship between Yahweh and his people. Instead of them viewing the relationship based solely on a supposed authoritarian tyranny, there's a longing for a connection that is intimate and personal, like that between a husband and his beloved. These word choices also challenge us to reevaluate our own understanding of the divine relationship. They invite us to see Yahweh not merely as an authoritarian figure, but as a loving husband, desiring an intimate relationship with his people. The choice of words in this passage reveals a profound desire for intimacy, a call for a relationship akin to that of a protective husband, rather than a demanding overlord. This transition from Bali to Ishi is a powerful reminder of the depth of Yahweh's love for his people and his longing for a personal, intimate relationship with them. It's a call to move beyond perceived servitude to a connection that is deep, personal, and profoundly transformative. In the Hebrew context, words are not merely placeholders. They carry deep, specific meanings. The choice of words by translators can sometimes veil the true essence of the scripture, leaving the readers with a blurred understanding of the divine message. Let's delve deeper into the Hebrew context. Let's unravel these obscured meanings. In the passage from Hosea, the translator's decision to transliterate Ishi and Bali, rather than translating them into my husband and Lord respectively, could be seen as a significant and intentional deviation from the original Hebrew text. This choice of words seems to downplay the significance of the original terms and their implications on the divine relationship. Consider the word Ishi. In Hebrew, it emanates warmth and intimacy, akin to a husband or a master, fostering an image of a loving, caring relationship. On the other hand, Bali, in its original context, is associated with an overlord or an authoritarian, particularly drawing connections with the pagan deity called Baal. The translator's use of Lord in place of Yahweh is a change seen a staggering 2,813 times in virtually all English Bibles is another point of contention. The term Lord, a translation of Bali, is ironically linked to the false deity that was the object of Israel and Judah's spiritual adultery. Imagine, if you will, a husband restoring a disgraced wife to a place of honor after she had cheated on him. Yet she insists on calling him the term of endearment that she had called her lover. This is the scenario that Yahweh is dealing with in this passage. In essence, the translator's choices conceal the profound implications of the original Hebrew terms, dimming the intimate relationship Yahweh desires with his people. It distorts Yahweh's yearning for a bond akin to a husband, replacing it with a more authoritarian connotation, thus aligning more with the term Baali. This deviation and its implications are not confined to this passage alone. Similar themes and language are present elsewhere, emphasizing an intimate relationship over one based on dominance. The translations we read may not fully capture the depth of the divine desire for an intimate relationship as expressed in the original text. So as we explore the scriptures, let's strive to look beyond the words to uncover the profound truths and divine relationships they illuminate. The theme of an intimate relationship, as opposed to one based on dominance, recurs in numerous passages. This recurring theme is not exclusive to Hosea. Let's look at Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. In this verse, Yahweh calls Israel to return to him, saying, "Return, faithless people, declares Yahweh, for I am your husband." Here, Yahweh uses the husband metaphor to convey a deep, personal relationship. This contrasts sharply with the imagery of faithlessness and spiritual adultery, which suggests a distance or disconnection from the divine. The emphasis here is on reconciling and restoring Judah and Israel to intimacy with Yahweh. Moving on, we find another compelling example in Isaiah chapter 54, verse 5. Here, the scripture reads, "For your Maker is your husband, Yahweh Almighty is his name, the Holy One of Israel is your Redeemer. He is called the Elohim of all the earth." This passage portrays Yahweh as the faithful husband and redeemer of disgraced Israel. It highlights his intimate care and commitment to his people, painting a picture of a loving relationship rather than a dictatorial one. These examples from Jeremiah and Isaiah, alongside our earlier exploration of Hosea, illuminate a recurring theme throughout Scripture. Yahweh's relationship with his people is painted not as one of domineering authority, but of intimate connection and love. The metaphor of a husband and his wives in Jeremiah 31:32 serves to underscore this intimacy, casting Yahweh as a devoted master rather than an authoritarian overlord. Ezekiel 23 shows his intense hurt in Israel and Judah's deceitfulness, and Jeremiah chapters 31 and 33 show his intense love, in that he promised to restore the one he had to divorce. This relational language speaks volumes about Yahweh's desire for a close, personal bond with both Israel and Judah. It emphasizes love, fidelity, and devotion to his will, over the tyranny and deception of a false deity, with whom Israel and Judah committed adultery. These passages underscore Yahweh's desire for a close, personal bond with his people rooted in love and devotion. It's a profound reminder of the depth of intimacy Yahweh desires to share with us, inviting us to embrace him as our beloved Ishi, our husband, our master, and to turn away from the false devotion symbolized by the title Baali, or in English, Lord. In exploring the depths of Scripture, we gain transformative insights into our relationship with the divine. Our journey through the Hebrew context of Hosea has led us to profound revelations about the divine relationship. We've learned that the choice of words matter profoundly as they illuminate the desired shift in Yahweh's relationship with us. The intimate term Ishi symbolizes a beloved husband or master, while Bali signifies an overlord or authoritarian dictator tied to the pagan deity called Baal. This exploration has emphasized the importance of retaining the original Hebrew terms to fully appreciate the depth of their meaning and the intimacy of the divine relationship they convey. With a deeper understanding of these words, we can embrace the depth of intimacy that Yahweh desires to share with us, and recognize the profound significance of calling him our Ishi, our beloved husband, our master. No longer calling him Lord, the title of the false deity our forefathers, and even we ourselves, sinned against him with, in our ignorance. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Until we meet again, may the truth uncovered today continue to inspire and enrich your spiritual walk. Shalom.